BTS's second night in Las Vegas became one of those moments that fans still cannot stop talking about, even long after the concert ended. And the craziest part? The video that captured the entire moment wasn't even filmed by a professional broadcast team. It was just a fan cam. A simple recording from somewhere inside the stadium. No cinematic camera angles. No expensive production tricks. No dramatic editing. But somehow, that raw fan cam managed to capture an energy that felt bigger than the entire stadium itself. From the very beginning of the video, the atmosphere already felt unreal. The stadium in Las Vegas looked absolutely massive, packed with thousands and thousands of armies holding glowing purple army bombs high in the air. The lights moved like waves across the crowd. The screams echoed from every direction. And right in the middle of all of it stood BTS on their glowing circular stage. Even before the giant screen started showing the members, fans could already feel something special building inside the stadium. Then suddenly, the massive curved screen lit up, and the entire crowd exploded. The screen started focusing on the members one by one, turning the entire stadium into complete chaos every few seconds. Every close-up created another wave of screaming from the audience. But out of every moment that happened that night, fans online could not stop talking about Taehyung and Jungkook. The second Taehyung appeared on the giant screen, the atmosphere instantly changed. The screams became louder, phones shot into the air everywhere, and suddenly the entire stadium felt completely locked onto him. Taehyung stood there holding his green microphone while the purple lights reflected around him, and honestly, it didn't even look real anymore. It looked cinematic, like a scene from a movie. Even through a shaky fan cam, his visuals still looked unreal from every angle. The giant screen made every expression feel 10 times more dramatic. One small glance toward the audience was enough to send fans into another round of screaming. What made Taehyung's moment feel different was how effortless it looked. He wasn't trying too hard. He wasn't doing anything exaggerated. But somehow, the entire stadium still couldn't look away from him. That calm aura became one of the biggest reasons why fans immediately started reposting clips from Las Vegas Day to all over social media. And just when the crowd was still trying to recover from Taehyung's close-up, the camera suddenly switched to Jungkook, and the entire stadium completely lost control. The second Jungkook appeared on the giant screen holding his gold microphone. The screaming became absolutely deafening. Thousands of fans reacted at the exact same time. Even through the fan cam, you could hear how much louder the stadium became the moment Jungkook stepped toward the center of the stage. And honestly, the energy around him that night felt different. There was something sharper about his expressions, something more intense in the way he moved across the stage. Fans online later called it a main character moment because the second Jungkook appeared on that giant screen, it genuinely felt like the entire stadium froze for a second before exploding again. One tiny smile from Jungkook instantly became a viral moment online. One small glance toward the crowd became another clip fans replayed over and over again. And the craziest part is that none of this came from official concert footage. It all came from a simple fan cam recorded by someone in the audience. But the deeper the video went, the more emotional the entire moment started to feel. Because this wasn't only about Taehyung and Jungkook having viral close-ups on the giant screen. It was also about what was happening underneath that screen the entire time. While the cameras kept highlighting Taehyung and Jungkook above, the rest of the BTS team stayed together with them on stage. And that changed everything, because every member brought a completely different energy into the stadium that night. Some carried calm confidence that instantly grabbed attention without even trying. Some brought warmth that made a stadium full of thousands somehow feel personal and close. Some barely moved but still made fans scream the second the camera found them. And some carried so much energy that the entire stadium seemed to come alive every time they smiled. That balance is what made the entire atmosphere feel so powerful. The fan cam captured something that expensive concert productions sometimes miss: genuine chemistry. Nothing looked forced. Nothing felt fake. Every interaction felt natural, like 7 people truly enjoying one unforgettable night together with their fans. And honestly, that's probably why ARMYs still cannot move on from this concert. Because even while Taehyung and Jungkook completely stole the spotlight during certain moments, the entire BTS team still felt strongest when they stood together. That feeling became even more emotional every time the camera zoomed back out from the giant screen. Above them, massive cinematic close-ups filled the curved screen. Below them, 7 members stood together on the glowing circular stage, surrounded by a purple ocean of fans. That contrast looked absolutely beautiful, and you could actually hear the emotion inside the stadium through the fan cam itself. Fans weren't just screaming because they were excited. Many people sounded emotional, almost overwhelmed by the atmosphere, because deep down, everyone inside that stadium knew they were witnessing something special in real time. Not just another concert, not just another performance, but one of those rare moments where everything somehow aligned perfectly. The lights, the music, the crowd, the chemistry, the energy, and, of course, Taehyung and Jungkook completely dominating the giant screen. At one point in the fan cam, the camera caught the entire stadium glowing purple while BTS stood together in the middle of it all, and honestly, that single moment alone explains why this video keeps going viral. It felt bigger than a concert. It felt emotional. It felt personal. And it reminded ARMYs exactly why BTS concerts always feel different from anything else. Especially because moments like this cannot be recreated artificially. You cannot fake the way tens of thousands of fans react at the exact same moment. You cannot fake the atmosphere created when an entire stadium screams because Taehyung appeared on a giant screen. You cannot fake the energy shift when Jungkook walks towards center stage holding a gold microphone while the crowd completely loses control. And you definitely cannot fake the feeling created when the entire BTS team stands together while a purple ocean surrounds them from every direction. That's why fans online are still replaying this fan cam over and over again. Every little detail became iconic. Taehyung's calm, cinematic aura, Jungkook's intense stage presence, the way the crowd screamed louder every time the camera found them, the reactions from fans inside the stadium, the giant curved screen glowing over the stage, and the emotional feeling that spread through the arena whenever all the members stood together again. Even now, people across social media are still posting clips from Las Vegas Day 2 saying they can't move on from the atmosphere of that night. Because for a few minutes inside that stadium, everything felt almost unreal. The lights looked brighter, the screams sounded louder, and the connection between BTS and ARMY felt stronger than ever. Especially during those giant screen moments featuring Taehyung and Jungkook. Those seconds instantly became legendary among fans. And honestly, it's easy to understand why. Because even through a simple fan cam, the energy was impossible to ignore. So, now we want to hear from you. Which moment completely destroyed you during Las Vegas Day 2? Taehyung owning the giant screen with his cinematic visuals? Jungkook turning the stadium into complete chaos with his intense energy? Or the emotional moment when the entire BTS team stood together surrounded by that endless purple ocean? Comment below, because ARMY seriously still don't look ready to move on from this unforgettable night in Las Vegas.